Imagine waking up to the sound of news about market volatility, inflation rising, and another bank on the brink of collapse. It's enough to make any retiree nervous about their savings, right? But here's the thing. There are a growing number of retirees who don't flinch anymore when they hear that news. They don't worry about the next economic storm. Why? Because they've taken action to protect themselves. And it doesn't involve hiding under a rock. For them, it's simple. They're not invested solely in stocks or bonds. They've made a strategic move that's been around for centuries. They've invested in gold, specifically through a gold IRA. Let me break it down for you, especially if you're hearing about gold IRAs for the first time. A gold IRA is a self-directed retirement account where you can hold physical gold or other precious metals instead of the typical stocks, bonds, or mutual funds. So, why is that so powerful? Gold isn't subject to the same volatility as the stock market. It doesn't react the same way to inflation, interest rates, or banking issues. Historically, gold has held its value when other assets are crumbling. Take 2008, for example. While the stock market tanked, gold surged. And recently, when the markets took a dive, gold reached record highs. You don't need to be a market expert to understand. Gold works as a hedge against instability. And here's the thing. A gold IRA offers you the best of both worlds. It's a retirement account with all the same tax benefits as a traditional IRA or 401k. But instead of stocks, you hold physical gold, securely stored and insured. You own the gold outright, and you don't have to worry about Wall Street shaking it all up. Still skeptical? That's okay. You're not alone. A lot of people hear gold and think, is that even legal? Yes, it is. The IRS has allowed gold IRAs since 1997, but you do need the right custodian to make sure everything is done properly. Let me introduce you to Steve Patterson. Steve, a retired airline engineer from Texas, was in his late 60s when he realized he couldn't keep relying solely on the stock market for his retirement. With bank closures and rising inflation, he asked himself, what if my 401k takes a huge hit? So he made the move. He rolled over $328,000 from his traditional IRA into a gold IRA. It wasn't all at once, but enough to give him peace of mind. And now, he sleeps like a baby. He doesn't worry about every market dip because his money is protected by the steady hand of gold. Now, if you're thinking, but isn't gold just for the rich? Let me ask you this. If you've worked hard your entire life to save for retirement, doesn't your legacy deserve to be protected, especially when the world is full of uncertainty? That's exactly what Daryl Langston thought. Daryl, a retired contractor from Washington, was faced with a hard truth. He'd spent decades building his retirement, but when he met with his accountant, he learned something that changed everything. His kids would inherit his traditional IRA and face a hefty tax bill when they started taking distributions. Daryl wasn't okay with that, so he did something about it. He converted $180,000 of his traditional IRA into a Roth Gold IRA, locking in today's tax rates and guaranteeing that his children would inherit it tax-free. No more worrying about taxes eating into his hard-earned savings. Now, I want to ask you, what about you? Are you prepared for the future? Does your retirement plan have a safety net, or is it tied up in assets that fluctuate based on the whims of the economy? Here's what I'm offering you. If you've got $100,000 or more in your IRA or 401k, you can get access to a free guide on how a gold IRA can protect your wealth. There's no pressure, no sales gimmicks, just a real, no-obligation conversation to see if this makes sense for your situation. This isn't for everyone, but if you've worked hard to build your retirement and you want to protect it for yourself and your family, this could be the best decision you make. We'll take the time to help you understand if a gold IRA fits your strategy. We'll give you the information, and you'll make the decision that's best for you. If you're ready to take the next step, click the link in the description to get your free guide and schedule your call. But remember, this is only for serious Americans looking to protect their wealth. Take a moment. Think about the future of your retirement. It's time to stop worrying. Let us help you protect your legacy with a strategy that has stood the test of time.